So this will be the last day of day 2 of our 10 days of statistics, and today we are going to be solving compound event probability. I'm going to be showing you 2 simple ways of solving this problem, or 2 simple ways of approaching this problem. So the task here is, there are 3 urns labeled XYZ. On X contains 4 red balls and 3 black balls. On Y contains 5 red balls and 4 black balls. On Z contains 4 red balls and 4 black balls. So I'm going to, then it says 1 ball is drawn from each of the 3 urns. What is the probability that of the 3 balls drawn, 2 are red and 1 is black? Let me go to my whiteboard and then let me lay it out and explain it very clearly to you. So permit me to kind of draw out this, the urn, and by just draw it out so that it will be easy for us to Okay, so assuming we have laid out the problem like this, the question now is, what is the probability that a ball drawn from the 3 urns, a ball is drawn from the 3 urns, we have 2 balls, red, and 1 is black. So the probability that one ball is red is the probability that a red ball is drawn from here, or a red ball is drawn from here, or a red ball is drawn from here. So we are going to have something like, I'm going to say probability that a red ball is drawn from X, let's call it X red, is going to give us what? It's going to give us 4/7, right? It's going to give us 4/7. Then in the other case, we have P Y red is going to give us 5/9. And of course, you understand it now. So this 1/2 is going to be is exactly the same as 4/8 in this case. So there is a probability that if you draw a ball, that one ball is red. Okay. So the probability that a ball is black, you can also set it up Px black. So I'm just going to set it up and then you look at it. So what is the probability in this case that a ball is drawn, 3 balls are drawn, 2 are red and 1 is black? The probability is going to be the probability that there's 2 of these events happen and 1 of these events happen. So it's going to be the probability that 2 events here happens and 1 event happen here. In this case, we have P red or Px red or Py red or Pz red. So we are going to have 4/7, or in probability is plus 5/9, or 1/2. So this is the probability that a red ball is drawn plus, sorry, it's not plus. So we are going to have this times itself. So it's going to happen again. It must happen twice. It's going to be 4/7 plus 5/9 plus 1/2. And it also have to be that a black ball is also drawn once. Yeah, that one of the black balls is black. So I'm going to now multiply by this. So it's going to be 3/7 plus 4/9 plus 1/2. So this will give you the result. So if you work out this, it's going to give you 17/42. Now this is one way to solve it. Let me just show you another way to solve it. Another way to solve it is to say that probability that 3 balls are red, 3 red, and 1 black is going to be, we are going to lay out our sample, our event space. So we are for us to have this outcome, we're going to have we're going to have our event space to be, just give me 1 second. So we're going to have this set of events. So it's going to be we should have red, black. We have red, black, or red, black, red, or black, red. So this is another way to solve it. So if you take some of these probabilities it's also going to give you the result. So let me just lay it out and so that we continue from there. So probability that a red ball is drawn from the first two. So in this case we have P red here. So this is a probability that the first one drawn from the first box. So this is going to be, so let me just label it correctly. This is X, Y, Z. This is X, Y, Z. This is X, Y, Z. So probability that a red ball is drawn from the X, is going to be 4/7 times probability that a red ball is drawn from the Y. Probability that a red ball is drawn from here is going to be 5/9. So it's going to be times 5/9 times probability that a black ball is drawn from the Z box is going to be this one times 1/2. And we are going to use OR, which is plus. Probability that a red ball is drawn from the first one is going to be 4/7 plus black ball is drawn from the second box, which is going to be 4/9 plus the probability that a red ball is drawn from the last one, in this case is going to be 1/2 plus, so in this case this is going to be times and not plus because this is multiplication here. So in the last one it's going to be X, black ball on the first one, red ball on the next two, so it's going to be 3/7 times R on the second one, right on the second one is going to be 5/9 times, and the last one is going to be 1/2 because we have 4/8. So if we work out this, it's going to also give us 17/42. So these are the two ways to approach this problem, and either way will give you the correct answer. So let's go to choose the result and let's see what we have. So we choose 17/42 here, and you can see that the answer is just correct. So I'm going to be stopping here, and today we've completed day 2. The next day will be day 3, and we continue with the next challenges in our series. So I'd like to thank you for viewing. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you've not done so, and leave me a comment if you have any. I remain kind on the genius, and I'm always there for you.